Hello everybody, it's me, Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I'm back with another game review. Since most of the games don't land late in March, I'm pretty much going to do this in to fill the time. This is my review for Firewall Zero Hour. It's taken me quite a while to actually do a review for this PSVR title, but I really wanted to play a lot of it before I did my review on this title. It is developed by First Contact Entertainment and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment and was released all the way back in August of 28th of 2018 on the PlayStation VR system. It is an online first-person tactical action shooter where you do contracts issued by agents simply known as Mother or Father based on what group you're in. Now, with 12 different playable characters that have different passive skills that are used out on the field, you have a set of either primary or secondary skills that you can use and also be edited, as well as a primary weapon and a secondary weapon. You also have one that you can kill people with and one you can only, knock them out with that, are non-lethal as well. Now, you also, as you play through this game, you will do and unlock a currency known as crypto from beating levels and finding scattered items around the game levels, which you can actually use to upgrade and purchase items for your character. You can play as either in a solo game or up to 3 AI partners or in a 4-player squad, each with either public or private matchmaking. Most of the time, the matchmaking did take a good amount of time to actually find a match, but that might be because this game is rather old. Now, most of the contracts that you do have you focusing on 2 different things in it as you form 2 groups of 4 players and doing these 2 objectives to fulfill the level's contracts. Most of them consist of stuff of like either hacking a computer or breaking firewalls. That's really about it. Now, if you're looking for more in-depth sort of stuff, this game will not have it. This game, hands down, is a fun, frantic game with some really good controls, but it is not going to be your next Rainbow Six. Just keep that in mind when you're playing this. It's fun for what it is, but it doesn't have enough depth to really sustain a longevity in terms of playability. Now, I did get to use the PS aim controller with this, which actually helped a lot, but you actually can use the move controllers, and also the PlayStation DualShock will be used as well. So if you do not have move controllers or the aim controller, you can play this with the PlayStation controller. It's nowhere near as immersive or as fine-tuned in terms of the aiming. Some of the aspects I've noticed while playing this with aiming are really quite well done if you're actually having a controller that can do it. Like the aim controller or even the move controllers allow you a bit more sensitivity, I would say is what it's called, when in terms of aiming to be able to get the nice clear headshots and stuff like that. Now, as you go and play this game, you'll level up and get currency, like I said earlier, that allows you, along with finding them in the levels, to unlock new guns, attachments, skins, and abilities for your characters. Now, along with, like I said, the 12 different playable forms as you have it, you also have up to 9 different levels that you can play on, and I do like the nice level structure of these levels. The verticality on some of them, there's a lot of choke points that force people to actually get into good shootouts, so it is designed in a way that does make for a fun and frantic sort of fest with this sort of game. But this game does falter from one major aspect I have to point out. It seems like you don't get that much experience for beating each level or doing a match. I think like 600 to 900 points is what you get per level, and it can take well over 10,000 just to unlock a weapon. So I do feel this game is built with a lot of grinding in its overall design, and even though it doesn't have a lot of microtransactions in it, it just seems like it's designed in a way to actually shoehorn in microtransactions, but it doesn't seem to do that, fortunately. Now, this was a free game of the month, and last month, I think the February month titles, along with the BioShock collection. But currently, if you were to go and buy it on the PlayStation Network, it would only cost you $19.95. So it isn't really that bad of a price for the overall game that you're getting. And hands down, I would have to say, I've had a lot of good times with this. The 4-player co-op works very well with the voice chat and be able to keep in touch with the other players as you're playing this title. It plays very well. Some PSVR titles have a tendency of making it to where like control is an issue and the resolution's an issue. That does not seem to be the problem with this particular game. This game, it seems to falter from one main aspect, and that is the grinding. I think if they had it to where there was way less grinding to unlock the new abilities and guns with the money, the cryptocurrency, I don't think it would be that bad of a game. It only has currently 9 levels in it to play, and I don't know if they're planning on adding any new content in the future. Probably not at this point, because it is a rather old game. But honestly, for a PlayStation VR title, it handles quite good with the different controllers I tested with it. The Move controllers work second best. The PS Aim controller, honestly, I found it a little too bulky for this title. I would recommend playing the Move controllers. Secondary would be the Aim controller, and third and final would be the actual use of the PlayStation 4 controller. You can totally play this game no problem with the PS4 controller, with the way it actually tracks things, and it does a good job. But I found for like dead aim shots, quick shots, and everything like that, the Move controllers worked best, honestly. They were smaller, they were easier to control, and in the end, I found them to work a lot better, followed by the PS Aim controller. The PS Aim controller is big and bulky, and it does kind of get in the way of your view when you're actually trying to line up a good shot. And last but not least is definitely the DualShock. Hands down, you can play this game significantly fine with a DualShock 4, but you will lose a lot of the overall feel of this game. In the end, I would have to say that Firewall Zero Hour was a very good PSVR title. I'm happy to say that I'm finally reviewing it after all this time. And if you have a PlayStation VR and you have not yet tried this title, I can recommend that you pick up and play it. Especially at only a $20 price tag, only for having like 9 levels. Honestly, the amount of fun you can have with this, the only problem I can say is the fact that the grinding that you have to do to unlock new abilities, skins, and weapons is a bit much for this title. Other than that, if they added more things you could do in it, because it seems like whenever you're in these matches of 4 versus 4, all you have to do is either break a firewall or hack a computer and give cover fire while the people are doing that. Other than that, if they had more variety in terms of the level structure, it would actually make this game a lot funner. But in the end, for what it is, for only $20, it is a really good PS4 title, especially for a PlayStation VR. And I can recommend, if you still have a PlayStation VR, dust that old bastard out, put it on, and plug in and play Firewall Zero Hour today. If you were fortunate enough to download it as last month's free game of the month, then you get to play it no charge, and it's actually a really, really good title. In the end, I would say I had a lot of fun with this. The only issues I can say is the fact that Move controllers work best. I think the overall amount of crypto needed to unlock stuff is a bit much. The grinding seems rather excessive, and I wish I had more variety in terms of level structure of what you did. Other than that, it was one hell of a fun game. It was a nerve-wracking game, and I can say it was a rather fun game, and I can definitely recommend you pick it up and play it today. This was Nate, aka Devil Dog. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this video. Please hit the like icon if you like this video. Leave a comment below so I can comment with your comments. And remember, I always end my videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember, people, no, I'm not getting laryngitis. It's just sucky weather. And remember, the devil is in the details. Peace out until next time.
30 seconds left, boys. We can do this. What's our vector, Victor? Roger. We have clearance for over. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. We've got this. We got smorgasborgans on the Higgenhogen.